All right, hi team, welcome to your Primal HIIT program. So today's program is going to be completely body weight. You don't need any weights or any equipment, maybe just a mat, some sneakers, and you're good to go. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to break this down. We've got a Tabata program on for today. You have 3 blocks in your Tabata. You're going to have part A, or block A, and you're gonna have 2 exercises to alternate between the 2. That's gonna be for 4 minutes. So it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds. We'll take a minute break and then you'll move to block B. That'll have another 2 drills to alternate. Then block C, we'll go back to the top and repeat A, then B, then C. And then if we have time, we're gonna finish with just a little core burn at the end. That's all you need to know for now. And let's go ahead and get started. So just tapping it out, nice and easy, jogging in place, maybe shaking out the arms, staying loose. You're gonna breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and just easy jumping jacks. Toe ball heel, rolling through the feet, soft bend in the knees. About 10 seconds, just nice, easy, and light. Trying to get the heart rate elevated slightly, wake up the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then just heading into little butt taps. Kicking the heel towards the bum and really squeeze, activate the hamstrings to get the heel closer towards the butt. Keeping proud chest, and then you're also running the arms. So the arms are gonna help dictate what happens with the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take the feet wide, hands come right in front of the chest, shoulders packing down, and just twisting torso, trunk twisters right to left, keeping the hips still on this first one. And it's almost like the lower body is stuck into cement, tall spine, and then we start to add and make the little bit bigger twist by turning the hips, picking up the back heel, and reaching the arm across the body. So you're looking for as much length as you can from fingers to the back heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take the feet even wider. Hands are gonna come onto the hips. You're gonna press the hips forward and then lift the chest slightly. Exhale, karate chop the hips back, and just leave the hands on the hips for the first set. So hamstrings might be feeling a little tight. Inhale, hips forward, lift chest. Exhale, hips back. Toes are facing forward, feet are parallel. 1 more, and then we're gonna add on, making this a little bit deeper. Now you can press the hips forward, small back bend, you lift the chest, maybe you reach the arms back, and then press the hips back, you can reach the arms through the legs. 3 more, hips forward again, a little bit deeper every time. 2, last one. Standing back tall, you're gonna hug the right knee in towards your chest. 3 little steps, left knee. So you're getting some compression through the hip flexors here, but then getting a little bit of a stretch through the glutes, through the piriformis. Moment of balance at the top. 10 seconds. If you need to find balance, you can always slow this down and just step. But if you want something a little bit more active, you're gonna take those 3 quick steps for 3, 2, 1. Now we reach back. We go for the quad stretch, knees together, heel towards the glute. Same thing, you can just step from side to side. If you need to focus on balance, if you're looking for a little bit more dynamic experience, keep with the 3 steps. It's like a little ball change, that's it. You can reach the top arm up, hips underneath you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the right heel goes down, toes come up. You're gonna brush the floor and then just step to change. So no more 3 steps. And if the hamstrings are tight, you might just be here about halfway down. Hips go back, back stays flat. Toes are up, heel is down. If you can reach and hips can go further back, you're gonna brush the floor. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step to the back of your space. Your feet are hip width distance. Take an inhale, standing up tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Round and roll down. Really taking your time on the way down, letting it be heavy at the bottom. Bend your knees. Straightening out the legs. Keep a slight bend through the knees. Get the hips underneath you. Roll all the way up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, chin to chest. Head is heavy, leading the upper body, mid-back. You might feel the stretch through the lower back, through the hips, through the hamstrings. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs. Roll all the way up. This time, left foot's going to cross in front of the right. Hands on the hips, press the hips back, and come into your fold. So now we're getting a stretch through the outside, like into that IT band, the TFL. Breathing here, letting the upper body fold. All you're going to do now is just take the left leg, uncross it, and recross it from behind. So now the right foot's in front, and your two pinky toes should be right next to each other. Breathe for 3, 2, last one. Left foot swings around, bring the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can stay on the floor or hands onto the shins. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, chin to chest, forward fold. Now bend your knees. You're going to squat and curl. Come up high onto the balls of the feet. Get round like a ball. Drop the heels, lift the hips. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Squat and curl. Fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Squat to curl. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, walk it out. Downward facing dog. Just pedal the knees. Right to left. Right heel drop, left heel drop for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, the right leg goes up. Bend the knee, open up the hip, scorpion right away. Now step right foot outside, right hand, big step. Reach the right arm up. Right palm down. Right leg goes back, scorpion. Dragon lunge. Open twist. Back to the dragon. 2 more. Allowing the hips to sink, feeling the stretch, the openness through the chest, the support of the shoulders. Last one, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Lower down all the way to your belly. Inhale into your cobra, baby, or all the way up. Straightening the arms, back to your chest. Tuck the toes, high plank, downward facing dog. Left leg lift, bend the knee, open the hip, scorpion the leg. Step it outside, left hand. Open the left arm to the ceiling, palm down. Core tight, bend the left knee, open up, scorpion. Feel the stretch through the hips. Breathe. 2 more. We almost there. Almost ready to rock. We're gonna go light cardio again. Last one, I lost count. We're doing 1 more. Always better to do 1 more rep than 1 less. Plant your palms, step back. This time you flow high to low. Chaturanga, inhale. Upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing. Look forward, bend your knees, jump or walk. Feet outside the hands. So, we're gonna take it from standing back to the floor. All right, start to tap it out. Just nice and easy. You can take it into the jumping jacks if you like, arms overhead, or just feet out and in. We're gonna go from light cardio, we're gonna take it to the floor. This is your Primal HIIT, so I gotta set you up for these drills with a little prep work. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, back of your mat. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Walk out and drop your knees. I'm eating my necklace. Drop your knees. You're on all fours, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. You're gonna tuck your toes, engage your core. You have a neutral spine, flat back. Lift the knees to a hover and just pulse the knees out. Little core here. Knees drive out from the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Without dropping the knees. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back in. Press the hips back towards the heels. Knees will open slightly, and then walk the arms forward. So you've extended the arms. You're pressing firm into the floor. You have overhead arm Arm support here. This is your loaded beast. Pull the body forward into a plank. Bend your knees, press the hips back. Hips are hovering, knees are hovering, pull to your plank. Last one, press back, pull forward. Press back to your loaded beast. Now you're gonna step right foot, left foot into your squat. Hands up, hands down, step back, load your beast. Now left foot, right foot. Hands up, squat, hands down. 2 more. Quads already starting to light up here. Last one. Hands up, stand up, tap it out. In and out with the feet. Stay light, baby. Squeeze triceps, make fists. 1 more drill. And then we get into our Tabata, what we came for. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step to the top of the mat, reach the arms forward. Feet are wide shoulder distance, shoulders back and down. Drop your hips. Now take both hands back behind you. We're gonna set this up. Feet, hip width. Hands, fingertips facing away from your hips. Your palms are flat on the floor. So external rotation through the shoulders. Big proud chest. Same action of lifting and hovering the hips. But you wanna send the tailbone back. So if you feel like you're rounding your back like this, I want you to find the opposite action. Hover the right elbow in. Switch, left elbow in. Switch. Hold the right elbow in. Now you have 2 options. You're gonna press your hips straight up. Come into a tripod, lower. Hips up, tripod, lower. Switch, right palm down, left elbow in. Hold, proud chest. Drive your hips up first. The power extends from the hips into the elbow. The arm goes up. Lower it to the hover. Hips up, hips down. Switch. This time we're going up and slightly back. So eyes stay on the fingertips, hips go up, and then the arm traces to frame the head. Follow, hand, back in. 1 more time, hips up. This is your crab reach. Switch, right palm down, left elbow in. Hips up, and then trace. Eyes follow, lower hips. Hips first, full extension. Corkscrew the bottom arm, press firm, and release. You got 3 rock and rolls. It's gonna bring you all the way up to stand. So I'm gonna gain some momentum on the last one, coming up to standing. Cool, so you can tap it out while I explain your first 2 drills. We've got 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So you know with a Tabata, it's meant to get your heart rate up, get your body into that fat burning zone. We cannot go slow and controlled. We don't have weights, it's completely body weight. You're gonna go for speed, however, you're only going as fast as your form can handle. If you start to lose the form, it gets wonky, slow it down. But you're gonna aim for as many reps in that 20 seconds, full out as you can. So, your first 2 drills. Lunge, lunge, squat, all in a hop. If you need to step it out, lunge, lunge, squat. That counts as 1 rep. And you're gonna go for as many as you can. If you're jumping, lunge, advance, lunge, squat. If you need something in between, lunge, meet in the center, lunge, meet in the center, squat. Yeah, 20 seconds there, 10 seconds rest. Then we're coming, dropping to the floor, going either into your tripod or into your crab. So tripod is just straight up, straight down. Ideally, the hips stay hover when you transfer the hand. If you want to go for the crab reach, it's just a little bit longer of a movement. If you're not familiar with crab, go for your tripod. That's all you need to know right now. We're going to get started in 20 seconds. We will alternate between those 2 drills for 4 minutes. 8 rounds total, so 4 rounds of each of them. 10 seconds, we're starting with your lunge, lunge, squat, all plyo. Prepare mentally. Right now, set the intention. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Lunge, lunge, squat. And then hitting, ideally, 90-90 on the lunges, and then dropping the hips back and down on the squat. Last 3, 2, time, 20 seconds, hit the deck. Take it to the floor, tripod, I'll do on this first round. Second round, I'll go for crab. In 3, hover the hips, 2, here we go. So this can be a challenging one to go for speed because you're transferring from right to left. 10 seconds. Drive through your feet and then press your hips. Dynamic. Time. 10 seconds, back up. I'm gonna show one of the modifications for these gorilla squats with the hop in the center. This is round 2, lunge. Hop in the center, squat. So this makes it a little bit easier because you take the pressure off of the quads, off of the legs, just for that split second. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back to the floor. This time I'm gonna go for the crab reach. We go in 3, 2, not a lot of time to stop and think about it. Your hips should be equally distant between your hands and your feet. So the hips shouldn't be closer to one or the other. 5. You're looking at the bottom hand, rest. Back up. 2 more rounds, just like that. We go in 3. There's not a lot of time to talk, not a lot of time to think. 2, 1, lunge. Lunge, squat. Lunge, lunge, squat. And if you're doing these lunges, go vertical, go up with it. More power through the legs. Land soft, absorb the energy. Spring, rest. Woo! I'm gonna go back to the tripod. So you can alternate your experience. 3, 2, here we go. The tripod's a little bit more direct and you're just making a straight line. So there's no back bend in either of these, but there's more of a rotation in the crab reach. Press through the bottom hand. This is your support. Rest. One more round. One more round. It's only the first time through though, so just so you know. 3, 2, here we go. I'm gonna hop in the center. You can always step it out. If you step it out though, maybe you stay low and you never really stand up, right? So you go in lunge, you can actually hit that squat in between. 3, 2, rest. Take it to the floor. Woo. Quads on fire, getting worked. Crab reach, 3, 2, go. So this is not a back bend, up and back. I'm extending the hips and then actually trying to stack my top right shoulder over the bottom left. So it's more a little bit of a stacking and a rotation rather than a straight up back bend. 3, 2, time. You have a full 60 seconds of rest before we get into your next block. Your next 2 exercises are gonna be your loaded beast sprawl and your plank level change. So we're not done with quads. You're here, you're gonna hit your loaded beast, extend the arms. Now you're gonna hop the feet outside the hands, stand straight up. So drop the hips, not the head. Squat, hands down, shoot back, land soft, and it's almost like you're squatting again. You're just parallel to the floor rather than upright. Land, press through the feet, drive, stand up. That's your first drill. Then we go plank level change. High plank to low plank. Forearm, forearm, palm, palm. You're trying to replace, so it's not arms extended out in front of you like so. I want you to replace your hand with your elbow and vice versa. All right, we go in 5 seconds. Loaded beast sprawl in 3, 2, here we go. You can add a hop here at the top, but you don't necessarily need to. 10 seconds. Knees stay 2 inches, 1 to 2 inches off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Plank position. Breathe, 5 seconds. High plank in 3, 2, keep the hips quiet. Hips quiet. I'd rather you get fewer reps here than do this like weird sprinty thing. I'd rather you slow it down, lock in the core, lock in the hips. Push with your back. Pull the belly in, 3, 2, time. Oh. Round 2, low to beast. Okay, I'm gonna start standing this time. Feet wide, proud chest, 3, 2, hands go down. I find the squat, hop back, hop forward. Modification, step back, hips back, and just like we did as part of our warm-up. But if you're gonna go for speed, you're gonna have to hop. If you wanna get the reps in, you wanna get the heart rate up, elevated, time. Plank, level change. Woo! Heart rate is up. We on in 3, high plank in 2. Off we go, level change. Now you also have the option to add a push-up after each level change. It'll give you fewer reps of the level change, but you're gonna work more upper body and chest. 3, 2, time. 2 more rounds, just like that. 2 more rounds. We go in 3, 2, 1. When you hop forward, feet wide, behind the hands, and land with your feet flat. So we're not landing on the toes, feet flat, so that you can power up your backside to stand up, rest. Woo, in it. We are in it. Back on high plank in 3, 2, off we go. And I'm doing this with you the whole time. So I feel your pain. We in the pain cave together. We're gonna fight through. Elements of speed, elements of power, elements of strength, stability, rest. One more round. Woo! One more round. I'm gonna start standing. Low to beast, sprawl. 3, 2, go. Knees stay hover. Hips go back towards your heels. Strong stability through the shoulders and grip the floor with your fingertips. Rest. Woo. Level change. Rest is coming up. You see how quickly this flies by on these Tabatas? There's no time to think about it. No time to talk yourself out of it. Breathe, exhale on the effort. And then you gotta dig deep sometimes into the mind. The body sometimes is like, yeah, we're good. But your mind can control the body and tell it to keep going because it has that capacity. Rest. Ah! Rest, rest, rest. 60 seconds rest. Block number C. You're going for your burpee and plank jacks. So burpee. Knees can go on or off the floor on the push-up. We're gonna add the jump and clap at the top. So same concept, we do not go down with the head, that dive forward with the spine. Burpees were actually made to measure your mobility, not necessarily your speed and power, but mobility as well, because you move through the squat, you move through the plank, the push-up, back through the squat, jump and clap. That's your full burpee. Your plank jacks in and out. Modification, one leg at a time, little taps. 20 seconds of burpees. I dare you to get, what can we get? 7 reps? 8 reps maybe? I don't know. Knees can hit the floor for the push-up. 3, 2, I'm gonna do that on this first round. Make sure you're not rolling the spine down like a worm. This is 4. 5. Push with your back, with your arms, with your chest. Time. I think that was 6 or 7. I don't know, but we gotta beat it every time. Or we gotta at least match it. 3, 2, plank jacks. You can also be on your forearms, which I might hit on the next round. Feet out and in. Watch that there's not like a huge, like mini twerk happening. Just lateral movement, side to side. Modification, tap. Rest. 10 seconds, round 2. Round 2 out of 4. Woo. We go in 3, 2. This time I'm gonna leave the knees off the floor, so I might not get in as many reps of the burpee. This is 3. Land soft. 4. Move through your squat. 5. Rest. Woo. So it's a little bit slower with the knees off the floor. Plank jacks. I'm gonna go on the forearms this time. Parallel the arms. Palms up or palms down. Try to leave the hands separate rather than interlacing and making the triangle. I want you to work your lats, your back. 4, 3, 2, rest. Halfway. Whew. Halfway this round. In it with you. Knees are hitting the floor. 3, 2, off we go. 1, 2, 3. Stand all the way up. 4, 5, 6. Rest. Whew. The reason that I have you do the jump and clap is so you stand all the way up. I'll show you what not to do on the next round. 3, high plank. On the fists, on the palms. 2, here we go. Upper body as quiet as possible. I know there's gonna be some movement. Hip to rib connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. I'm gonna show you a bad burpee on this one. All the things not to do, you're gonna do good burpees. So you're not going to worm your spine, and you're not going to jump like this. We could do it as a different type of burpee, but I want you to get your heels underneath you so you engage more of your hamstrings and your glutes, and you stand all the way up. Rest. One more. Rest is coming. We're gonna see how we are on time. 3, 2, plank jacks. 20 seconds. Maybe they're a little bit quicker. Smaller, but quicker. 10 seconds, halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. 60 seconds. Plenty of rest. We got the time, so we're gonna do it. We're going back to the top. A, B, C. Back to the top. You got 60 seconds of rest though, so grab some water if you need it, towel off. We go back into our gorilla lunges. Lunge, lunge, squat for 20 seconds. And then our tripod or crab reach, 20 seconds, alternating between the two. You got about 30 seconds left of your rest. I know you guys are feeling it. I'm drenched. Sweat already. Pouring. And that was about 15 minutes of work. So we finished this round. That's 30 minutes of work. If we have time, we go for core. If we don't, you're done. That's it. So just take 3 more blocks, 4 minutes each. 1 minute rest in between. 10 seconds. Lunge, lunge, squat. Pick your poison. You might walk it out, jump it out, hop, feet meet in between. Here we go. Lunge, lunge, squat, lunge. And if you're up here doing like a lot of reps, you're not gonna burn the legs out. I need you to get low. Knees like 2 inches off the floor, and then really sit the hips back and down for your squat. Keep the tension on the legs. Rest. That's gonna burn it out. So depth of your movement is gonna make a difference, more so than how many reps you can get in, kind of doing half the movement. Same thing here. If you're going up and down and not really fully extending, that's not it. I need quality of the movement before you can go for quality. Quality before quantity. Once the quality is there, the technique is there, then you go for speed. Rest, stand back up, round 2. Legs are dying a little bit. I'm gonna add the hop in between. Lunge. So even though I'm hopping in between, I'm still getting super low, finding stability and balance, and depth, allowing the hips to open up. Receive. 3, 2, rest. Hit the floor. Crab reach. Woo! 5 seconds. Set it up. 3, 2, bottom arm. Strong. Fingertips, grip the floor. When you lift the hips, imagine more corkscrew with the hand that's on the floor, like you're trying to open a door handle, but it's the floor and nothing moves. Rest. Back up. Halfway. 2 more rounds of these movements, and they are out the window, done for the day. Back to your lunges. Off we go. Proud chest. Let the arms help you. If you want to make this more challenging, you can take the arms away, hands behind your head. If you want the help of the arms, let them swing. Rest. Oh, quads. Holy quads, man. 5 seconds. 3, 2, tripod or crab. Also, if you are smaller, more compact, your limbs are shorter, it's easier for you to go for speed. Someone that is super tall, we can do it, but it's harder. It is definitely harder. One more round. I'm gonna try lunge. Here we go. Nothing in between. And then I switch the lead leg. So from the squat, I'm gonna go left leg, and then right leg. Woo! Oh my gosh. 5, 3, 2, rest. Oh my gosh. Rest is coming. 60 seconds are coming. Crab, tripod, 3, 2, 20 seconds. Right about now, your body's feeling it. All right, it's starting to get fatigued. Don't let this round be any different than all the ones that came before. Rest. Oh, send the legs out, shake them out. Block B. Yeah, we're not done. We are not done. Loaded B sprawl, plank level change. That's your 2 movements, but you got 60 seconds right now. You'd be like chilling on the beach, grab a drink, towel off, jump in the water, and then get ready to go. 45 seconds. Loaded B sprawls. We've been here before. So find something new in this movement that maybe you didn't see last time, or focus on a different factor of the movement. So maybe it's getting the knees 2 inches off the floor in the loaded beast. Maybe it's that extended overhead position and strength building there, gripping through the hands, whatever it might be. You got 15 seconds before we go. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds before we go. I'm gonna start standing. You can start on the floor in your loaded beast. Either way, you're gonna set it up, posture it up, proud chest. 3, 2, 20 seconds. Let these be light. Now, if you want to add this jump, you can. I'm not going to because we got burpees after this on our next round. And I like to know that I'm really standing all the way up, spiraling the feet, and really squeezing the glutes at the top. Rest. Level change. With or without the push-up, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna have the push-up on this round. Why not? I got nothing to lose. If you got more gas in the tank, let's go. Add the push-up. Forearm, forearm, palm, palm, chest, push. 3, 2, rest, drop the knees. 10 seconds, round 1 done, 3 more. 3 more in these movements, done, not a big deal. I like start standing. I'm gonna do that, 3, 2, here we go. Strong through the hands, through the upper body. And then into the lower body. Figure out where you need to stabilize, which muscles you need to activate, make that mind to muscle connection. You tell your body what to do. Rest. Oh. The good thing is it goes by fast. The bad thing is it goes by so fast. Here we go. With or without the push-up, this time I'm gonna go slower, no push-up. Make sure your gaze is forward, top of the mat, not looking forward, but also not looking back, which is the tendency. Rest. Most of us look down, look back, position of defeat, weakness. We want strength, power. Here we go. When you stand up, feel the shoulders pack into the back. It's almost like to think of a spiral through the legs, but also through the arms, through the lats. Rest. Woo! It's there, it's there. This is round 3 out of 4, we're almost there. 3, 2, with the push-up. Maybe you slow it down. There's more time under tension. Pause at the bottom of the push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, rest. One more round. One more round. Let me tuck in this shirt. 3, 2, French tuck. I French tucked my shirt. Breathe. Think about which aspect you're focusing on. Maybe it's precision. Where the body is in space, where you're placing it. Rest. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Level change. With or without the push-up, I'll leave it up to you. Try to lock in those hips. Really squeeze your legs, your core, send your heels back. 5, 3, 2, rest. Rest, you've earned it. Towel off if you need it. Burpees to finish. And plank jacks. Or mountain climbers. Maybe I'll switch it up, I don't know. I just want you to move your legs, go for speed. You're in a plank position. You've got about 45 seconds left of your rest. If burpees are a struggle for you, go back to the sprawl, right? You can go here. You don't have to add the hop. You can walk back. You can move slow through that position, through the squat, plank, squat, stand. You could also just take squats and go for speed. But I want you to get your heart rate up, whatever you can. 15 seconds. The goal is 6 if the knees are on the ground. If the knees are off the ground, the goal is 5 to 6. I'm going knees down, aiming for 6 burpees. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we did 7. Snap. Oh, snap. I'm gonna go mountain climbers this round. I'm gonna pull the knee in, work the core. 3, 2, here we go. So you could slow like this. This is technically a run. Or you can really sprint and go for the gold, right? You see that finish line? You don't want anyone else passing you in the race. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Oh, that sucks. It sucks, that's terrible. In the best way. Heart rate, whoo, through the roof. Burpees, 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one more. 6. Oh! This time I'm going jacks. Not gonna lie, if I did mountain climbers, I might die. I might. I won't, but I might. Let's go. You can climb it. You can sprint that climb. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. 10 seconds. That's not halfway. My arms, my heart. All right. 3, 2, I'm going knees off. So I'm going more strict, and I'm going to slow it down. 5 seconds. Rest. Oh, I'm gonna jack it, then I'm gonna burpee it, and then climb it. In that order. Jacks on the forearms. Breathe. Woo! 10 seconds. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There is no, I can't, I won't, it's impossible. Rest. It's always possible. Always. Just how you do it, how you handle it. Last set of burpees. 3, 2, 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. Woo, rest. I'm gonna mountain climber. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, it feels like death. 3, 20 seconds, 2, go. You can crisscross it or just pull straight forward. We go for crisscross, 10 seconds. Shoot the heel back. Pull the knee forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Oh, you guys. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna cool you down. If that wasn't enough for you, you're gonna find the core, the abs, add-on section to this workout. And you're gonna do that and then come back and do the cool down. If you're limited on time, we're just cooling down now. Sitting up nice and tall, crossing at the ankles, hands on the knees, chest forward, chest back. I wanna respect your time. I wanna make sure that you have some of these workouts that are short and sweet. Reverse the circle. So if you are short on time, if you're very short, do one round of that, just A, B, and C, and be done with it. If you've got the time, A, B, C, like we did, twice through. If you've got more time, you do the core add-on. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, come up and over. Left top arm reach. Drop the hip, anchor into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Inhale. This time up and over, hold, and then rotate your chest towards your thigh or towards the floor. You get a different stretch now into the QL because there's a rotation through the spine. Press the hip down, open up to the side, up and over. Rotate chest towards floor. Press the opposite hip down, reach the top arm long. Rotate, lift. Rolling forward, all fours, tuck toes, down dog. Right leg up, bend knee, open hip, scorpion. Now you can stay here, or if it's in your practice, flip your dog or find wild thing. Open through the chest, firm through the bottom arm. Inhale back to your three-legged dog, straighten the leg, exhale, half pigeon, right shin forward, left leg back. Sitting tall first, press the legs down so you elevate the hips, and then lower and walk the arms forward. Length through the spine, even weight on both hips, so I'm not falling off to the right. If your hips are tight and you need support, you're gonna place a block or a pillow underneath your right hip. Walk the hands back up, left arm reach back, twist back. Maybe bend for the left knee, grab the top of the foot, take the quad stretch. Release the left leg, tuck the toes, plant the palms, scoot the knee forward, and then press back, downward facing dog. Left leg up, bend knee, open hip. Stay in your scorpion, flip dog, or wild thing. Flip back, three-legged, inhale. Exhale, pull the knee forward, half pigeon, left side. Right leg back, flex left toes. Press down through your legs. Lift the hips and then deepen the stretch and walk forward. Breathe deep. Walk your hands back up. Rotate, right arm back. Stay here or bend knee, capture top of foot. Then elbow can lift, shoulder can square. Chest back to the front, so we don't need to stay open. Release the right leg. Swing, right leg out in front. Both legs out. Shake out the legs. Walk the hips, inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back, fold. Hamstring stretch. Now, if we round the spine and tuck the hips under, it just becomes a stretch of the low back. It's not really doing much for the hamstrings. So I need you to tilt your pelvis so that your tailbone lifts to the back. Keep your spine straight. Grab wherever you can, make contact, and then pull the body forward rather than down. Lengthen the legs, press and lengthen the heels forward along the mat. And exhale, release. One more time, sitting up tall, crossing at the ankles. Exhale, this time you're gonna twist over to your left. Right hand comes across the body. Exhale, twist back, look back. Inhale, release the twist, arms come up to help lengthen the spine again. Reset, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. One more time, final breath in, palms press to the top. Exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center. Bow the head, closing the eyes. And just taking a moment, as we do, to honor your body, honor your practice every single time, right? There is no final destination that we're trying to get to. It's amazing to have goals, to set goals, and maybe to have time limits on when you want to reach those goals. Health, wellness, fitness, it is a constant journey. So if you get discouraged by constantly setting these end dates on things and thinking that there's a time when it's going to come to an end and you're not going to have to do this anymore, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to get discouraged. So I want you to just think about that this is a daily practice. It's just like brushing your teeth. It's a habit. You need to eat food for fuel. You need to brush your teeth so that your teeth don't rot and we don't have to take trips to the dentist, right? Same kind of concept. We move the body daily to stay healthy for longevity. So then when you get into those older years, when you're 80, 90, 100, you are not bedridden. You are able to walk and go on hikes and enjoy your time on this earth. So just thinking about this as a practice, and it's all the journey, and what you're learning along the way is just as valuable as the physical end result. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. If you're looking for more, go over, find the core section, add that into your practice, and I'll see you next time.